Wake the fuck up, Omar. Ashley's awake, so you should be, you little snoke or coking little bastard. I've been awake since he knocked me up for the coke for that 4. I can't get back to sleep. I'm just hoping he don't do it when I've got community service the next day, because he's going to find a different kind of Ashley. He's going to find a guy who turns around and goes, "Get the fuck away from my door, man. I'm trying to fucking sleep." I don't like to be disturbed when I'm hard working, when I've got a job to do the next day. A bit like those fucking idiots over there who are going to start knocking nails in the roof in a bit and putting some more felt down and some brickwork together and doing some last bits of drill work and all that stuff over on those houses. And now I'm supposed to sleep in the day through that noise, because I can't sleep at night because people wake me up for their noise, and then I get into recording mode and I'm stuck with it until I can sleep again. But if I can relax a bit and know that I didn't have the community service, I could sleep the hours I want to sleep and carry on doing what I want to do, being the recording style I want to do. But there's constraints on my life still as I'm trying to become the new me. And the constraint is that I've got to be basically a society member for a bit longer, a community player for at least 2 more months until my birthday, and then I'll be 54 and I'll be almost retired and suicidal, and then they won't give a fuck about me because I'll be off the justice system's hook, out of probation's here, and they can say go back to drug dealing, go back to whatever you want to do, nicking from Sainsbury's butter, all that, just don't get caught and you won't have to deal with it all over again. And that's the bottom line. Toe the straight line and live good. So I've just been for a walk. It's fucking blustery out there at 8:30 in the morning, as in not windy or anything, just got a cold chill. It's fucking early January and winter is here. It doesn't stop the bus being absolutely jam-packed and a queue waiting to get on. That's real life, and they're getting on with it, and I don't have to put my head down to avoid eye contact because they couldn't give a flying fuck about me, even if I'm self-conscious and walking around looking for things to pick up off the floor. They don't even notice me. So the first thing I do is I avoid the bus queue and I jump straight into the metro, and I grab hold of it and say, the advert of the day is all about Mr. Pickleface, who does not do basic. Neither should his pet insurer, NAPO, the super comprehensive cover to protect your VIP pet. And there's a dog, Mr. Pickleface, who looks like a very posh looking dog with a really mottled brown skin, fur, beautiful, posing on some nice outdoor furniture what costs more than my fucking entire apartment. Fight against basic, says the animals. napo.pet/fight against basic. That's pet insurance, and you need it if you love your animal, because there's nothing worse than not having the money to fix a basic ailment on an animal. And the same applies for humans. It's disgusting. There's so much money in the world, and there's people having to do fundraisers on Facebook to get money for their child who's got fucking leukemia and needs to be sent to America. How the fuck does the world come to a child needs to do a private fundraiser while people are buying fucking cars? Bugger, you stupid bastard cunt. Mr. Pickleface does not do basic. I didn't do basic. I was on basic for a year in prison on the regime, like lockdown 999. It was fucking Jewish, it was fucking poverty, and it was fucking hateful. And me, the Muslims, the Christians and the Jews were all in it together because we had all lost our fucking minds and committed a crime. Usually through voice, opinion and rage. Not much of it violence, but words these days gets us into all sorts of trouble. Hence why I pick up other people's words. Those who write for the metro.co.uk newspaper, it gives an X Factor spat. It's Starmer, because we've got the big man Elon Musk having a go at Keir Starmer. NHS reset overshadowed by Musk row. Fuck it, Musk sent the satellites yesterday to me and I knew nothing about his row. So keep quite clearly, Musk wants me for PM because he knows I'm the only one who talks fucking the truth like X does. We don't give a fuck, we have our opinion, and thems and yous all deal with it, you fucking little black sheep cunts. Hey up Elon Musk, my fucking hero. When my son says I like him, I said, well, I do then, because they know, the future know who's nice. And the decent bloke Elon Musk, he cries when he's passionate. I just found on the street, I bent down to pick it up thinking that looks like an unusual little thing. What is it? And it's a baby bell wrapped in blue like Christmas wrapper. And you can tell it's Christmas, but they've not said Happy Christmas because they don't want to upset Muslims. And they take away normally the things like the Christmas tree or some traditional things like the Santa Claus or the Jesus Christ. They take away the angel, but they've left in this case the rainbow, the reindeer, just like the massive one on the golf course, Woodford Park, the massive spangly reindeer, what is going to be taken down probably today. Because I've just seen a crane lift company from Seddon Cranes, the fucking AFI lifting company's action with the cherry picker taking down the fucking nice Norway fir from just up the road, which was pretty shit to be honest, but I noticed it and got a selfie with it, so it was worth putting up for me at least, because I don't have a Christmas tree in my house. So thanks for that, Nottingham City Council and Sherwood Borough Council and Gedling Borough Council, Arnold Council. Hey, what about that, Keir Starmer, you stupid fucking Lucifer, liberal, silly little fucking Muslim-loving, silly fucking Labour cunt. You get me? Get back on side with the fucking Asian one, the brown Rishi Sunak, the dirty, skiving little rat-faced little Tory cunt who's dead rich, just like you. Oh, we come from nothing. I come from nothing, said Starmer, spitting out 6 silver spoons that his dad, what could have lined my fucking teeth instead of these lead pellets that I had to pick out in prison fucking beef. Anyway, someone got them in their fucking jaw. You get me? Welcome to the morning. It's a boring Tuesday, January the hang on, am I a day out of date? Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's basically no basic for me, so I don't need to fucking go all the way to Arnold or Colton. I can stay in Sherwood because I don't need my food bank, and tomorrow the food bank's in Arnold, and that's a Wednesday, so that changed my food bank day. All nice. Get all my new food bank stuff the day before community service, have a good meal, tell Omar not to disturb me tonight of all nights. If you need Coke, Omar, come and talk to me now and we'll go and get it before I go to bed. Don't wake me up at 4 in the morning. Make the decision if you're going to be an addict or not tonight, yeah? Don't let it get to the stage where I've got to be disturbed and involved in your stupid little addiction. I've just found a baby bell and it reminded me of Omar because I ain't had a baby bell in about, well, ever. I don't like them. I know I don't. I hate that texture of cheese. The kids used to have them and I never ever bothered with them. I ate everything but it. All the cathedral cities, the bries, the camemberts, the Stilton, the stinky cheeses. I'll even eat the one with the maggots wriggling through it, but not baby fucking bell, until I had nothing to eat whatsoever. And Omar leaned in my room and said, here's a tiny chunk of cathedral city and here's a tiny little baby bell. And I thought, fuck's sake, I waxed the cathedral cheddar down, that was the best, and I had wicked dreams. And then I thought, I'll tackle it and unwrap the baby bell, and then took massive pleasure in crushing down the rubbery wax outer into a nice shape and all that, which was fun. So I felt like a kid, and then I bit into it thinking, hang on, and it was fucking delicious. So picking this baby bell, which is all completely wrapped, it might be out of date, but because it's wrapped in wax, it don't go off. It's already cheese, what's been fucking going hard for ages. It's the Dutch Edam style. It's the fucking beautiful Amsterdam cheese. Baby bell, here we go. It might be from Belgium. See, that I hate Belgium. But that's going to get eaten. In fact, it's not going to get eaten now because that will last at the fridge over there, and that's going to be later. I might even put that into really thin strips and slip it into me meat jacket spud when I have it. Mr. Pickleface does not do basic, and neither should his pet insurer, says Super Comprehensive Cover NAPO. It's important to get your animals so they can be defleed, especially cats. They need their teeth doing, scraping, and so do dogs. But cats need it because what happens is the cats swallow all the bacteria that's trapped in their teeth and it goes into their gut and it kills them early. Teeth decay in cats is a fucking early taker. I don't know if it's the same in dogs. I'm looking at Mariah Hearing, who does not do basic. She's basically a big top Will Ferrell quiff with bangs at the side, bangs all around her ears, which look like Victoria Wood. And she's got a big long snout, and all the money Victoria Wood gave to the fucking doghouse on her deathbed, and all her family are now rolling in their beds, freezing cold and starving, going to food banks because of a rich, stupid Victoria Wood giving all her inheritance to the fucking dog sanctuary. just out of pure spite because she was abused as a kid. That's what happens when you get to old age and seniority. But she did it just for one last laugh, so she had something to rape me for in prison, and in a dream, of course. You know, she didn't come as a ghost, just as a Holy Spirit, and she saved my life in prison because I woke up that day and I had a northern twang. I could get into a complete mind of Victoria, and I started doing comedy in my cell. I'm cheering myself up, and I was writing all about how my ex-wife had dog mange, which is basically that disease what they scratch their back continuously and no one wants to stroke the dog because it's fucking horrible and vicious because it's got this itch all the time like fucking syphilis. Anyway, she said don't go back to her, she's mangy. She's fucking riddled with mange, she said, and I was laughing my fucking head off. Anyway, my missus always liked the Eddie Redmayne type guy, the romantic frontman from the period dramas, and she seen me in a flat cap once doing some modelling for GQ and she fell in love with me. And that's typical of her. She falls in love with idols and fucking pop stars and silly things like The Verve. But she don't really understand what it's like to have a real pop star, real rock star, real Eddie Redmayne living with her, because she just keeps noticing all my farts and my drug addictions and my cheating and my wife beating and my child abuse pictures. Anyway, we're going for a bit of fucking beef today, but we're going for it in the pork way because this final swine is going to get put to bed because I've just had a wank, and it was about the ex-wife again. So this is cheese and pickle with lettuce and mayo on malted bread. I've grabbed it out the fucking fridge before Mr. Jamaica does, or Omar gives up being Muslim because he's so fucking hungry and needs to eat the pork. I'm going to eat this now and I'm going to fucking enjoy it. No Baby Bell. I've got the fucking decent cheese. Let's see if it's good. It's all fell outside. The bread's still dead fresh. It's been in a cold boot of a car since coming out of the shop at Co-op. It's then been in a cold fridge, and now it's going into my warm belly. Here's the first bite. Ham, cheese and pickle with lettuce and mayo on malted bread. It's a main meal. It was already reduced. Co-op couldn't get rid of it. Because I tell you what, food bank, we tried to make as much out of it, it's just not shifting. But it is fucking now. From $3.25 originally, £3.25 as a single 2-piece sandwich, down to £1.07, and then thrown into a massive box of food bank items for Adam to pick up and take around, except I picked this one up from Hamilton Gardens, with Deborah, who leaves all the stuff out on the front garden, and it's fucking badass. Gouch thing, last night would have had exactly the same sandwich downstairs, Johnny Vegas, and I can vouch for Johnny Vegas, this is fucking nice. I can see, you see, once I've had this sandwich, because I've already had spaghetti hoops on toast, courtesy of Loons downstairs, little Loons, the drug addict who gave me the tin of spaghetti. So I've had spaghetti hoops on toasted ciabatta and on toasted French baguette. Now I'm finishing up with this nice double pack of British pork ham with cheese and pickle sandwich. Have a quick flick through the Metro, but the first 4 pages are an advert about Napo saying Mr. Pickleface does not do basic. And neither should you guys. When there's money like Elon Musk's rolling around in the sky teasing you every night, millions and millions and billions of pounds it's costing to put those things up there so you get Wi-Fi. Why there's people fucking starving in the world, he's giving Africans Wi-Fi. Fuck's sake, Elon Musk, and you want to be Prime Minister, you want to be a fucking PM type character like me? Well, you know nothing about the real world, you little sad-eyed, bright-haired little silly cunt. Anyway, we're bringing animals back from the brink, said Elon Musk. Support him straight away, zsl.org/join, because he's a ZSL type of guy, because you've got caught him by the cute dormouse that was endangered. A fucking dormouse. Threatened wildlife, because I keep locking the fucking door to the world. You could go on holiday. You could cash your pension like I've been meaning to do and give Aviva a ring and start the year off bright with fucking 40 grand in my bank, get back on my coke and spend the rest of my money, and then I can die happy instead of with my money in someone's account. It feels bad having all my money in pensions at Aviva. I'm going to get it soon, fuck 'em. And that'll be probably after I do the puzzle. But for today, if you're like me, a little gay boy queen, and you recognise and you identify as a Piscean fish, it is your birthday coming up soon, but seeing as it's not my birthday today, and we're at the beginning of January, we're going to do Capricorn stars. For Capricorn, honestly, says Russell Brand. I mean, honestly, is your honesty, read it right, Russell Brand, you silly long streak of paralysed piss Lothario who's already and has been at 22 now. Fuck off, back to Sagittarius, you little January the 20th born little twat trying to become, December the 21st little twat trying to become one of us, a Capricorn. Fuck off, back to them in the Sagittarius. I've never met a nice Sagittarius. You're all cheating little slags, aren't you, Suzanne, you cunt? Anyway, Capricorn, honesty is your strength when it comes to relationships. Why do you want to connect with someone? Really, reflect deeply and speak from the fucking heart. It might leave you feeling vulnerable, but the payoff could be fucking profound. You fucking understand, Capricorn, you silly little wanker. Authenticity as a way of strengthening bonds in unexpected ways, so fucking resist the urge to hold back or overthinking. Get the fuck on with it, you silly little Capricorn cunt, Jason. And happy birthday, by the way, best mate. Who I think I've missed your birthday. Oh no, 13th of Jan. I've still got a few days. But happy birthday, Pauline, who turned 67 just the other day. My eldest sister. And for those Aquarius who think they're fucking a bit more bent than me and think you're on the cusp of being a Capricorn and a Pisces, you need to know that. There's a feeling in the air of being pulled between social adventures and work responsibilities, isn't there? Well, get back to work. The Christmas period's fucking done, you lazy Aquarian little faggot, retarded, probably child abusing little fucking faggot, chubby brown look-alike mobility scooter zooming little fucking feral, horrible paedophile list fucking register. Now, fuck off, back to work at HSBC. It says here, the temptation to prioritise fun back on the dark web is strong. And let's be honest, you're leaning towards it, aren't you, now with the keyboard? You're going to go to work and just sign back into your fucking horrible forums and start trading fucking dog porn again, you horrible little NatWest cunthole Claire. I don't like your face. I knew you were into dog cunt. All lesbians are queer and called Claire when they work at NatWest. You're leaning towards it, but don't do it. While your workload might require attention, oh no, don't bother doing that. It's only someone needs a new house, Deborah. Don't worry about it. Go and have your holiday and chop fucking grapes on the other end of the phone like a Darren in probation. Oh, well, how's your holiday? It was fucking tough. Oh, no, I've never been on the street. I've never committed a crime. I've never committed a crime. My name's K-Star. K-Star. I've got a stutter, so I sound posh. But I'm from the estate and used to get bullied by Claude, and people used to put slugs up my fucking arse, didn't they, Darren, you little fat stupid Aquarian twat? Anyway, a little joy and connection could do wonders for your spirit, Darren. Now fuck off out and go and mix with black people again, because you've got inward and fucking insular and unpopular since you tried to look into your sexuality, realise you was a horrible raving faggot underneath the actress, and really you need to come out the closet, you fucking cunt. Anyway, happy birthday, brother. Happy Christmas and New Year, brother, you stupid twat. Sneak in some social time without letting deadlines slip. And don't feel guilty about recharging with friends if you've got any other than your wife and your fucking brother, who is your only friend in your life because you're a Derby twat. Anyway, Pisces, those with me, Forest fans, Panthers and Magpies, fuck off, Derby. I love a few of you. If someone seems to be prying into your business a little too much, yeah, you'll resent it and be inclined to give away as little as possible, unless you're me, and then you'll be open free and get abused all over again, like little Jimmy and my poor little Lily and fucking Luna's up over the road. But as Mercury inclines towards Mars, my cat Mercury, now dead, underground, rolling over, while Mercury's still alive. Mercury's rolling around next to my wife and sniffing her fucking dirty, stinking cunt, while wondering how comes its arse bleeding, because Theo's been fingering it whilst wanking on the dark web. The incline towards Mars, which is my other cat who's buried in the back garden, which I have to be thrown out of, and now I lose contact with the animal that I loved and no one else gives a fuck about. So they've just got a garden with the animal's bones, the treasured bones of my animal, my Mars. This matter could ramp up further, making conversation and a solution more difficult. Yeah, if I start talking about it, she'll sue me and say it's a hate crime. I'm a lesbian now and he's talking about dead bodies in my garden. I want him arrested again. And the cops will just say, well, she's fuckable, so let's arrest him and let's have a look at her arse again, the stupid little slag. There's a chance of a new beginning, but you'll need to set firmer boundaries first. So the boundary is this: here's my line, Katie, and there's yours now. Fuck off behind it and go and suck your dad's cock again, or finger fuck a dog. I don't give a fuck. But let's start with NAPO. Cat dog insurance, because my wife, no matter how much of an evil, horrible cunt she is a cat. She is a Katie. And we insured our cats all the way and had their teeth done and all problems sorted, so they lived long, happy lives till at least 13, and then I murdered them because I lost temper with the wife and took her out of them, so she's fucking lucky in a way. I quite like the pickle. I mean, this pickle Facebook, fresh. So I went to the library, the village library, which is the red telephone box filled with books given to me by community, and I've had to walk through the street like a thespian carrying books and covering them so I didn't get beat up, covered them with the Metro News. But the books were covered nicely. I had to walk past school kids queuing for the bus, I had to walk past adults, women smiling at me and all sorts, while I just felt like a right Michael McIntosh little turd carrying my books like a twat. Looking on the floor for food and picking up baby bells. What I found. So I found in the little street library there a Cosmos Carl Sagan book, a massive hardback with beautiful pictures of telescopes, planets, stars, satellites, Orion, and also a massive voice of intelligence called Carl Sagan, who will describe all the different things he knew about it in 1983 or whatever. A proper Lothario from the 70s. Look at him, all in beige, all in corduroy, chinos, very Tim, beautiful curtains, like Bobby haircut, with big nice teeth and brown skin. Bit Elon Musk, bit rich looking, bit bent looking, but at the same time highly, highly intelligent, and there's nothing better than a Feynman in the house. So I've got Carl Sagan Cosmos book. I've never read it, even though Natasha the Package Stanny thinks I have. When she fancied me, she posted it all over Instagram. Currently reading Cosmos by Carl Sagan, because I made a mistake when I was doing tarot, and instead of putting astrology, I wrote astronomy, and she thought I was into astronomy. But I am now, because Natasha is. I'll do anything to do with packing Natasha, because she's got a beautiful burn scar, which is dead attractive and milky, like her skin. A couple of other books I grabbed, I couldn't resist. I'm going to save them till last, because he's got a couple of big fucking horrible, well, soft looking bulldogs on the front. They look like Staffordshire pit bulls. He's got two of the cunts, and it's the top 10 bestseller, and it's an autobiography all about the King of Birmingham, the fucking rummy national statistic, the fucking national anthem roars for football, the two lions and the other two and the others, and all the 6 lions all get together and have a wank in a bog because he's pissed again. It's Frank Skinner writing his own autobiography with fucking pictures of him with what? Fucking hair. And hang on, he went uni, a little UB40 twat. Look at him, he looks like someone who used to work at Microsoft. Now he's wearing a mortarboard. I want to bum him again. Not such a little gay old fucking alcoholic after all, like Johnny Vegas. So Frank Skinner, you've superseded everyone with your own autobiography. Why are you still alive? And it looks fucking dated, like these pictures of you, and you look like a bit of a Muslim terror. If people see you now, you have a taxi driver and you're going to take every black guy out in the street, you're going to take every Muslim out, or you're just going to kill every white guy just for spite, starting with yourself really stupidly with alcohol, and then taking them all out with projectile vomit attacks from the fucking sidewalk. Give me 5p. Why do you want 5p? I want to plug the fucking hole in my piss end because it stings like I've got cystitis because I've been bumming all afternoon with Baddiel. Frank Skinner, fuck off. I'll read you though. You're definitely going straight to the top of the pile over Victoria Wood and fucking Bill Bryson. Nobody funnier than the fucking king of Brum, Frank Skinner. In fact, the king of England, the fucking king of comedy. The fucking only guy who can come up with a fucking witticism like that about any subject whatsoever. And it's not because he reads like me, not because he's a fashionista, because he isn't. Look at him, even Baddiel makes him look like like he's Jean-Paul Gaultier. He looks like RuPaul more next to fucking Baddiel, wearing Darren sloggers like he's just fucking logging in for an 8-hour shift at probation to just eat grapes and sit there farting, saying fucking not my problem, as he looks at Minecraft videos and wanks under the desk while everyone suffers around him, and he's a fucking Jew. Isn't it, Skinner, the horrible little Baddiel's a Jew? But, you know, Skinner's a horrible Jew, so fuck him. Nice company. I've got one called Fashionistas by Lynn Messina, where life at Fashionista magazine can be a bitch, especially when you work for one Lynn Messina. I guess it's a bit like Devil Wears Prada. All is fair in fashion and war. Big Morgan isn't like her colleagues at the fiercely cool and trendy Fashionista, where we're the ones who survive. We're nothing like them. They're all poncing. Oh, I'm so me, I'm so this and that. And I go in and say I was fucking wasted last night. So I nipped in Topshop, look, put this shirt on before I come in, and John Barnes, not the black footballer, but the entrepreneur, catwalk entrepreneur who sets all the model game up, comes up to me and says, tell you what, Ash, that shirt looks fucking sick on you. Just take the button down one. Wiggle your bum. Oh, catwalk. And I'm in. You know, you don't have to be fuck all as long as you look good. Like me and Skinner and Baddiel. Well, not like Baddiel, fuck him. He's the boardwalk. The next thing is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I mean, the name E. Lockhart straight away said to me, she sounds hot as fuck. And she sounds like a porn star. So We Were Liars is a thrilling, beautiful and blisteringly smart. Is that? We Were Liars is utterly forgettable, says John Green, who is the best-selling author of The Fault in Our Stars. Me automatically saying We Were Liars. Now, I'm not bothered about reading that, because on the front of it there's a nice advert for The Fault in Our Stars, and going out and buying John Green's The Fault in Our Stars instead, just because he said this was unforgettable. It is, because I never got round to reading it. He sidetracked me, John Green, having your name all over it. Like, the only good thing about this is that you've read it, which makes it sound a bit pathetic suddenly. And why did I pick it up? We are liars. We are beautiful and privileged. We are cracked and broken. Oh, it sounds like poetry. This is awful. This is like watching Skinner when he gets the guitar out. A tale of love and romance. A tale of tragedy too. Which are lies, which is true. You decide which is you. Anyway, it's winner of the Yar Goodreads Choice Awards 2014, a bit like last time Frank Skinner had a fucking drink. He probably wrote it. He probably is E. Lockhart, the princess, the white princess in the dress, floating in I again. Amphetamine and drink. Fashionistas look shit. We Were Liars isn't looking as good as it does. Frank Skinner is looking sick as fuck. All in ASAP purple ensemble. Two fucking butch dogs, which are definitely dead by now. They're not going to be still alive. They look fucking older than him in that. And he looks old, and he was only 20. Well, it's a few years old. Tessa Hallman, I'll remember taking the cover photograph in 2001. He had a little board holding him up, a little post. As if he leaned left or right too much, he just fell over. I think the dogs are a bit like that disabled runner the one who's on the springs, who wins everything, Boardman or whatever his name, from Burton George Nottingham, the genius guy who visits the school and then hides his leg as if he's not disabled. I want a picture of you, mate. Can you move my 2 kids out the way of your legs so I can see your springboards in action? And he looks away saying, it's about me and the endeavour I put in, not anything about the ability I've got, because I've got wicked springy legs like boing, and he springs over like Zebedee. And then a dog attacks him and bites him because he thinks he's a fucking twig and takes his leg off in one. You get me? Now get out my village, disabled people. We like gays, don't we, Frank? And the last book is the #1 bestseller by Frank Skinner. It's the same book but a better copy. One I can put in a nice cover and call it first edition while I read the other one and then wank on it. All over his fucking smug little fucking purple cock face. #1 bestseller is by Robert Harris. It's called Archangel, the best thriller for years, says the Sunday Telegraph, writing it as a story the next week all about Jimmy Savile. A terrifying encounter with Russia's unburied... Who gives a fuck? I thought all the red and white and black on it would be, I don't know, London. I don't want to know about Russia's unburied fucking past, Robert Harris. Go and shove that book right up your fucking tree trunk leg and hide it in case I start doing massive Filipino type fucking Tai Chi kicks to it instead of wanking again over that really fit fucking Mai Tai boxer who looks a bit like Candy Sowen with Chinese slanty fat eyes like the gay guy who walked in on me at the Hart Hotel, and then, well, basically looks like a Muslim, so I could take the piss out of her and keep her in the ass and none of her mates start fucking her. Anyway, give her a bit of space, innit, Carl Sagan? You don't know what was the fucking problem coming when you was predicting the problem on Mars. If women are from Mars and we're from fucking Venus, then where the fuck are these thems coming from? They must have come out of fucking Carl Sagan's fucking wardrobe of Narnia in the fucking beige world and said, what the fuck is this I'm in? I need everything to be unicorn pink and blue and purple like fucking Skinner's arsehole once I've done battering him up it. It's like a battered blood orange, he said, as I peel him open and start saying, ugh, I don't like a prolapse. I fucking can't stand that stuff. I can't stand the arseholes like you, Frank Skinner. Now fuck off and die. And fucking die soon, you little queen cunt.